And we have yet another letter from the Gemeente today. You know, after the meeting where they're not supposed to be harassing me anymore. And the previous videos I've uploaded on this issue should say enough. Uh, Basically, everybody should have seen this. We've got the original government fraud video with this.
Met dat besluit, dan heb je mogelijkheden om daar tegen in bezwaar te gaan. Nou, daar staat een bepaalde termijn voor, dat is een maand. Als er binnen die maand geen bezwaar wordt ingediend.
We have a lot of incidents leading up to this video. This is video.
Thunder/Shuttle said can do. Fluffy Cloud 79 said cause we need to make polymer with it too. Fluffy Cloud 79 said cement paste.
When nobody still looked at my case, even I've been 7 years out hearing from these bastards. Down to this. And this is a phone call which I had 2nd of March. Which was just over a week ago. Basically, what I have got today is a letter back. Now, before we get into the letter, we're just going to get into the original phone call.
Technische content 48111.
Let me just find it.
Beantragt een uitkering voor die kosten.
Yeah, I'm reading the letter. I'm angry. If you want to see, go and watch the video.
Consultant.
Here we go.
It's more full first.
About between this is not what we agreed. This woman.
I will call our account.
Nearly there.
I will call them.
Sorry about this.
We have somebody. Would you like to speak yeah, for me? Hello, it's Alan Green speaking. You just hung up on me. I'm trying to call you. Hello, can you hear me? Yes, I know it works. Speak, you stupid fat little bitch.
Hey, don't call me a bitch.
Then listen to me and answer when I'm speaking to you.
Yeah.
You owe me a lot of money.
You call me back again
and I'm going to try.
So, Willie, just explain what we heard there.
She was first not responding, but she heard when you said fat bitch.
But how can this be?
Normally your
right?
equipment is working, so I cannot understand why she in the first place not hear you and they dropped the phone.
Because that was the second phone call that happened.
Yeah.
The first one, unfortunately, I didn't get the recording of, which is why I made the recording of that the second time.
Yeah.
And in your opinion, when would you say I was really angry?
First when you get the letter, then when you call and then they do like they not hear you. And now in the second place, the second call, you called her a fucking bitch, a fat bitch, and then she responds. In the first seconds, she's not answering.
Don't you find that strange?
Strange, because I know your equipment is always working.
Me too, I have the recording apparatus and we test it regularly. And that's also what I thought.
I cannot understand why she heard not in the first place. Normally when you call on Skype, it's always working, and now they say it's not working. It's working. It's properly working.
So I just don't get how that could be under normal circumstances. I mean,
everything is working at your place.
We would threat normal, and you call the Gemeente with a problem. Shouldn't they normally respond to you?
Yeah.
I mean, shouldn't there be a person there at the end of the phone to communicate these problems?
Yeah, sure.
And as a witness, has anybody tried to communicate my problem of no income for 7 years?
No.
Have I tried to communicate with them?
Every time. I heard it many times, so I heard that you was calling. I also was in some calls where
Would it be in your opinion that they have segregated me from everybody else under this Renkum system?
I think you have a red line under your name.
Do you have any evidence to support that?
I cannot show that because I have no papers where your name is.
What about this Gemeente payment, the social benefit, which I was supposed to get for assisting, which everybody else got theirs paid, and what happened to mine? We've just had the letter.
They called you down. you get no payment.
And the reasoning was?
That you not work, but you have your job, and that's streaming.
Exactly. Right.
So,
let's get down to the interesting part. Willie is now going to read a letter in Dutch to you.
And I try to translate it
and then
in
he tries
English.
to give the quick translation of it. And you've just heard the phone call, so take it away, Willie.
Okay, the first. Family Green is street name in Hilsum, but I don't tell.
No.
The date is 10 March, oftewel 10 maart. Gedrag. Geachte heer Green, op donderdag 9 maart 2017 heeft u telefonisch gedrag van overlast gezorgd op het gemeentehuis te Oosterbeek. Tijdens uw telefonisch gesprek met meerdere ambtenaren van Renkum heeft u verbaal gedrag ervoor gezorgd dat de ambtenaren zich
And can I stop them there a second? They've got their dates wrong even, because
Yeah.
it was the 2nd of March,
Yeah.
as my recording shows.
Even kijken. Even kijken, waar was ik gebleven? Verbaal gedrag ervoor gezorgd aan het bedreigd voelen. Wij wijzen u nadrukkelijk op dat de gemeente Renkum dit gedrag niet accepteert. Er zal dan ook aangifte worden gedaan bij de politie. Ditmaal krijgt u een schriftelijke waarschuwing. Maar als u nogmaals overlast veroorzaakt, zullen wij u met onmiddellijke ingang de toegang tot het gemeentehuis te Oosterbeek ontzeggen. Hoogachtend, dat is dus de algemeen directeur, AEJ Jeroen Teverink, MBA, algemeen directeur. Okay, now I try to translate it in English. Okay, Family Green, read only Hilsum, 10 March 2017. Gedrag, dat is behave. Dear Mr. Green, on Thursday, 9th of March 2017, you have called, you have a telephone behave for trouble on the government of Oosterbeek. In time of your phone call of you have talked to more than one person of the gemeente Renkum. You have make big behave before that some of the gemeente are feel like threatened or because they are afraid. They have felt it. We take that you are nadrukkelijk. After complaint on the gemeente Renkum, they will not tolerate this on respect. They go to the police to make aangifte.
A complaint.
A complaint at the police. This time you get only a letter with a warning that when you do the next time make trouble, they will say that you're not allowed again to come to the gemeentehuis in Oosterbeek. Hoogachtend, AEG Jeroen Severink, MBA, Algemeen Director.
Now, this is the company that owes me 7 years out keying from 2003 to 2010, and then another 7 years where everybody has literally refused, as you heard in the phone call, to talk to me about it, or any of the other problems they've gave me since November when I actually uploaded the initial phone call, which they had me promised not to do. And all my problems have come from that one video. basically showing the Gemeente admitting to fraud and laughing about it because it's too long ago, can't do anything about it. And this is how they want to end it. They're trying to threaten me into silence, really, after owing me 7 years out, Kieran. What do you think about that, Willie?
Now I can tell normally you have a passport from the EU,
Yeah.
EU, and that's English, but EU is also Holland, the name of places.
And in 2003,
also, you have a passport EU, and
yes.
EU is United European, United.
And this is the very question what nobody will answer.
Yeah.
Because we're not even disputing the decision.
No.
What we're asking is, why did they make this initial decision? Why did they make this initial decision? We just want a justification.
Yeah, you have no call 30. Oh, normally you get also the letters, and call 30 is not responsible because you have not all the letters.
Correct. We've seen the letters,
Half
we've seen
of
the
it, and
proof.
the
Yes.
other half is not missing.
There. Yes.
And they can
It was
take
half a
everything.
document.
Yeah,
I mean, we've seen the
so,
complete document.
yeah. So they make the mistake, not you. They make the mistake.
So what do you think then when maybe next week I end up getting arrested by the police after this?
Or go to court and send them the videos. Take all with you, what you have, take with you.
Do you think the
And
Gemeente
show
are
them.
being realistic with this, being fair?
I think the courthouse can do more than you can do, or someone else. I think when you go to court, you have more than you go not to court.
What do you think the Gemeente have going to court with this right now?
Not much, because they are wrong.
And on the grounds they're wrong, in your opinion, what's the grounds?
The grounds, they say you have call 30 and you are Dutch also, because you have a European passport.
So you're basically stating that this 7 years no income is a massive problem, and they do need to look at it. And I was possibly justified with my phone call on the 2nd of March 2017, and that they possibly need to back down and listen.
It's the first video, then there came the trouble because they know they are wrong, and now they try to shut up your mouth. They know they are wrong.
That's been the general consensus of quite a few of my viewers as well, which have given to me.
You are not wrong. They now want to shut up your mouth because they are in the wrong place. They are wrong. They make the mistake.
So just so you know, and you've heard it now from my interviewer, that it is possible I am going to jail for doing nothing wrong other than standing up for my rights and not being bullied into silence by the organization known as the government.
Yep.
And this is absolutely incredible, this.
Yeah, because they make the mistake. They give you a call 30.
Yeah.
And they know. I'm now 51.
Yeah.
And I know for sure that I'm 51, and I know EU, England is almost just as old as me.
Yeah, exactly.
England is in the EU just as long how old I am. I know for sure I'm much more older
when
than
I went to school, we were taught EU.
I learned it.
And I obviously went to school before I came to Holland to work.
Too. I learned it on school. EU, England, Belgium, Germany,
France, Spain, Denmark, Sweden,
Norway. There are
and then a few more countries. Yes. A few of the smaller ones. It was quite big, and everybody knew.
Yeah, everybody knows. In 2003, hey, I'm 51. I learned it on school that it was EU.
Yes.
So I cannot understand why they give you a call 30 when you are a European.
And this is a question they have refused to answer repeatedly.
And you have worked here.
Yep, I did.
Worked here
I have to
years.
say I worked for Extra Source NL for quite a lot of years up till I got sick 2003. That was 1999 to 2003, doing Logitech call center help, Philips, Concord, Hewlett Packard. You might have even spoke to me once or twice, a couple of you, and not even realized it. Ha ha. Right, and this was Willie Franson, agreed with the interview on behalf of the translation and to give an unbiased opinion on the situation forward. I'd like to thank you very much, Willie.
You're welcome,
He
bro.
has a social
You're welcome,
network
bro.
on Facebook with Farmville.
Yeah.
If you look him up under Willie Franson, you will find him there playing Farmville.
With 5 names.
Yes.
5 Facebooks.
So
You
thank
can
you
find me.
very much for watching, and I would like to wish you a very nice evening. And please contemplate what you have seen in this video towards my arrest. Thank you and good evening.